Raindrops on my rusty gloves, breathing in the factory dust. Another sunrise, same old road. Steel yard shadow, boots on gravel, tag reads warden on the jacket panel. Shovel in my hand, spine on fire. Swing through the scrap like a worn out wire. Smoke in my lungs, cough out iron. Hands keep shaking but I keep on trying. 20 spent shells in a burlap sack. Every swing say go home but I swing right back. I'm just scraping by on scrap and bone, digging out hope from the broken stone. Every scar I carry feels carved in chrome, but I won't lay down, I won't lay down. Under fire, under weight I've known. I'm the last one holding this ragged road. You can bend my body, can't break my code, cause I won't lay down, I won't lay down. I won't lay down. Chain link fences, frost on the cable, cold tin plate on a shaky table, rations on a crate, boots in a line, dead eyes stare at the assembly sign. Sirens howl, orders on the loudspeaker, more scrap, make the front line meaner. Knuckles split open on a jagged beam, red on the rust where the floodlights gleam. Drop friends off where the white flags faded, names in the mud that the rain degraded, but I still hear them in the back of my skull. Can't stand tall when the world gets dull, so I slam that card through the frozen gutter. Heartbeat loud through the grind and the clutter. If the war eats men like a metal machine, I'll jam my will in between those chains. I'm just scraping by on scrap and bone, digging out hope from the broken stone. Every scar I carry feels carved in chrome, but I won't lay down, I won't lay down. Under fire, under weight I've known. I'm the last one holding this ragged road. You can bend my body, can't break my code, cause I won't lay down, I won't lay down. Won't lay down. Day after day, same gray sky, same gray clay. Is there more than this grind, this gravy? Or am I forced to obey? Hands in the dirt, praying through hurt. If I'm nothing but gears, why do I feel every tear? I am more than rust on that war machine. I am more than a ghost in a steel canteen. When the front line calls my name, I'll drag these chains like a hurricane. I'm just scraping by on scrap and bone, digging out hope from the broken stone. Every scar I carry feels carved in chrome, but I won't lay down, won't lay down. Under fire, under weight I've known. I'm the last one holding this ragged road. You can bend my body, can't break my code, cause I won't lay down, won't lay down. I won't lay down, won't lay down. Clock in, blue coat, steel boots, stained hands, stamping shells, wrong molds, wrong plans. Every crate I pack, they send it back with the red tag.
Alrighty, guys. So it's been a while since I've done anything, really. So give me just a moment. We'll get this going. As you can see, we're going to do a live stream with Windrose. So I played this game a couple hours last night. Seemed like it was pretty good. Now, the reason I got this game is because, well, I mean, it's the new trend, but the review sounded really awesome. Watched a little bit of gameplay, just enough to like see what it's about. So it sounds like it's pretty interesting to say the least. So We'll get into it. As you can see, I've named my character Tommy Shelby because I just recently have been watching the show Peaky Blinders. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's really good. I think there's also a movie out there as well. I'm probably about halfway through the series, but anyways, let's get into it. Let's play. So you go in here and we'll just do a solo offline mode. I don't really know what all the online stuff entails, but we'll create a new game. We're just gonna go easy. I'm new to this. I only played a couple hours last night, just enough to get my toes wet. Let's see. Alrighty. World name. Oh, okay. Let's do Birmingham. So we'll stick along with the theme of Peaky Blinders. Let's confirm that. And we'll get playing. So I also made the character last night. You keep the same character. You can, so essentially it's like you have a character and then you can have different games underneath that character. So we're going to stick with the same character from yesterday. And the loading screen does seem to take a good bit, or take a little while to get everything loaded up. But it pretty much like goes into the storyline. So the storyline, you start out with essentially you're the captain of a ship, you're getting attacked, and it's just, you'll find out. You'll see here in a minute, but let me know how everybody's doing. I appreciate anybody who's watching this. Leave a comment in the chat. Always love comments. This is only like my second live stream. The first live stream I did was, if any of you remember, was for the release of the newest Foxhole update. So, but here we are. Okay, so it did not do the storyline. So the storyline is you're in a ship, you're the captain of that ship, it's getting attacked. You just have to kill a couple guys with your sword. It's really easy to do. You drink a little bit of coffee. It starts you off with the lore. There's not really a whole lot that you're missing out. So, but this is the island you start out on. We'll just gather a few items. Stone, wood, you know, the basic items that you normally start out with. The graphics in this is pretty good for the most part. No complaints. I think it was pretty well done. Let's do, so your sword, push one for your sword, and you can pick up plant fiber. You're going to need a lot of that. Can't get enough of it. So for you folks that have not played this before, so if you can see every time I swing, you've got a little green circle that appears. That's your stamina. So if you start running, it goes down, but it goes up really quick. Like, I've never seen a game that has it go up like as fast as, I mean, it's almost instant. But you can go around picking up wood. You've also got, see, we got an axe, so you can come over here and chop down trees. And I see that we are hungry on the left, so we are going to have to get something to eat here shortly. So you can destroy the stumps. You can also cut up the trees when they fall down. So one of the nice things about this game that a lot of games don't do is that when you chop something, whether it's wood or grass, it starts glowing on top if you don't immediately pick it up, so you can see what you've missed. See that we've missed anything else. But that is a nice little feature. It lets you know that, hey, you missed something, go pick it up, you know, resource-wise. So I think this area is going to be where we're going to build just to start out with. I do like this little plot of land that sticks out into the water. I'm just gathering a few things. Just like any other game that's similar to this, you just, you know, you gather resources, all the small little BS items that are in the area. You never know what you're going to need them for, so. and then we'll get to making some food here in a moment. So let's get our sword out. Actually, no, we'll save that for later. We'll get our sword out. We'll go see if we can find something. So yesterday when I was playing, we had some dodos. Yes, this game has dodos, kind of like Ark, but they're bigger than Ark, and then they also attack you. So here's a dodo. Oh, that's about Ark size, but there are other ones that are bigger than the Ark size. We'll just come back over here. We'll make some food real quick, just enough to get our hunger taken care of. The one thing that I noticed that a lot of streamers, that they don't do this. They don't tell you what buttons to push. So obviously you've got your quick bar at the bottom, 1 through 8. But in order to go into build mode, you push B, right? And then to bring up the menu for this, you push right click, okay? To exit out of it, you just push B again. And we're gonna grab this little crab guy here for some crab meat. But this is where we're gonna build, so we'll hit B again. So this is your camp area. This thing, you can build inside of the radius. I think the radius gets bigger as you upgrade it, but in order for some things to work like workbenches, you have to build it within this area. So we'll go ahead, you can see on the right it requires 5 wood, we've got 25, so we'll go ahead and build this, make sure we've got plenty of area. Okay, that looks about good. Okay. Alrighty, so next we'll right click to go into the build menu. And we need a campfire. Or a cooking fire, okay. So we're just going to build some stuff out in the open. We're not worried about building anything inside right now, because you can go in and you can push down on the scroll wheel and then it brings up your demolished tool. Okay, so we'll hit B to exit out of that. We'll go up to here and we can do boiled crab. We've got 1 boiled crab. We'll make that, take it, and that puts it in the inventory. You push tab to open up your inventory. We've already got some, okay, so we do have some food that we start out with. Going back into the inventory, you can see you've got different items that you start out with. Alright, so some of the first things that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get some shelter going. So I like the idea of building like stone foundations. I don't know if there's... I don't know if it too much matters whether it's wood or stone, or, you know, if it can be destroyed by the environment. But I like the idea of stone, so we're just going to go around and explore a little bit before it gets dark. It does get dark in this game. And some night creatures or night people come out. Oh, clay. Yeah, we need some. We're gonna need some clay after a little while. Okay, so there's a boar. It's an actual boar. So let's lure him with our gun. Okay, so we pull out our gun. To aim this gun, you push Alt, and we have no bullets. I thought we did. Well, either way, he has decided to attack us. So you've got 2 attacks. You've got the left trigger is the minor attack. And then if you push down the scroll wheel, it does the major attack. So there's left click, and then is the hold the scroll wheel, and it kind of powers it up and gives you a little bit more of a larger hit on your target. So I found that you just do a major attack, run away, get a little bit of distance, and then just repeat, rinse and repeat. I have died to these things a time or two, but it was operator error. Nope, that's not good. Yep, ran out of stamina, but thankfully we were able to manage that. Okay, so inventory's full. Let's build us a little storage container real quick. Build menu, B, right click, Storage and beds. Okay, just a simple little storage thing. 5 plant fiber. It gives us a decent amount of storage for right now. Nothing extravagant. Let's get rid of that 100 stack. We don't need it. Let's get rid of that. Pretty much anything. You just pretty much throw everything in there. Because we're gonna go gather resources. So if you push M, it opens up the map. Pretty sizable map, to say the least. We're gonna want to go explore this at some point in time. But last night I only explored this general area here. There's really not much to it. We'll go hit these little key area interests, or areas of interest. See what they're about. I think I saw this one over here the other day, or last night when I was playing. It was just like a little chest. Some boar over there, so we'll just avoid them for now. Yeah, so there's a little chest over here. Just open it up, get some loot. Oh, nothing to loot. Okay. Nothing in there. Okay, I guess we won't loot that then. What is this? Nothing. Okay. Coastal Dodo. Just for food. Thank you, sir. Okay, so stone. We're gonna need a lot of stone. Good bit of stone. Oh wait, sulfur. Oh, never mind. So, good to know that there's some sulfur. Didn't know that was a thing. That looked like the stones that I was clearing out last night. We'll keep that in mind. There's sulfur. Let's see. I never got up this far. At least I never saw. Ooh, wow, we almost messed up. Almost messed up really big time. Very bigly. Because 3 boar is going to be interesting to try and manage, so. Alright, so that's a small boar. Not as hard to deal with, but again, not preferable at the moment. So here's the cave. This is the cave that I come across last night. So we'll enter the cave. In this cave, it's got like you can mine for stone and copper or stuff like that. So you see number 5. We'll open that up. Number 5 on our hot list gives us a lantern. And we'll just start mining. I'm really looking for rock, not as much copper right now. I like the stone. But we'll do some copper. We'll fill up our inventory with this stuff. Because I do want to make those foundations and walls out of stone. Because if it's like any other game, I'm sure there's it'll be stronger with stone. I don't know if storms come through and damage your stuff, or if enemies come through and plunder your house. But I guess we'll find out together. Like I said, like I'm impressed with the graphics of this game. I heard that they redid a lot of things. I don't know what it looked like before they redid everything, but I heard that there was a remake on this. What that all entails, I don't really know. That's just as I've heard it. But again, pretty excited about this game. I got stuck on Foxhole for a while, and if anybody knows anything about Foxhole, you get tired and wore out. Like, burnout is a thing. I'm sure I'll get back to Foxhole at some point in time, because it is a really good game. It is really awesome. It's very immersive. It's a different gameplay, but really cool game. So I mean, realistically, we're gonna need probably like, we're probably gonna need like 400 or 500 stone, probably 500 or 600 stone. It's gonna be a lot. We are gonna need a lot of stone. And we'll make another storage bin as well for us to put all this copper that we're getting. Let's eat something real quick. We'll get back to it. Now, as far as this cave goes, I don't know if you keep on digging through here, if you can build in here, if there's creatures, you know, that'll pop out at you. There wasn't last night, so hopefully it stays that way. I'm not big on like scary, suspenseful games. Like, I don't do those like horror games that like scare the crap out of you. I don't do those. At least not on purpose. It's not my forte. But we'll just keep on digging, mining. It would be kind of cool if you can actually like, build in here. No, let's see if we can. Can you build in? No, you can't. We don't have enough resources to start out with. Let's see. Let's do floors and walls. Stone foundation. Ooh, you can build in here. Hey, that's good to know. So let's free to pull this thing back out and keep digging. So I did find out that some of the like the workbenches and stuff have to be built. Like, you can't just build them out in the open. They have to be built on a foundation. But on a separate note, like a workbench, you can build inside. The kiln and smelter. So like the kiln, or what would be a kiln, you put wood into it, and it makes like charcoal and ash. The charcoal you put into a smelter with copper to make copper ingot or copper bars or whatever. You can make various things. So, okay, again, here, the stuff's glowing that I didn't pick up, which is really nice. Nice game mechanic. And we've kind of cleared this section out. Let's see what our inventory looks like. Almost there. We'll keep going. The life on our lamp is slowly going down. Okay, so a lot of stone here. That's good. There was a point to which, like, you could see the stone on the ceiling, but you couldn't reach it, so we'll, I don't know if I can I jump up there? I can. Okay, cool. We just have to kind of, like, strategically manage down to get these, like, higher up ones. I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to take out the one that I was standing on, but obviously we did. Let's keep on moving over here, see if we can find more that doesn't really have any copper. Okay, here's some that doesn't have as much copper in it. Again, we want mainly stone at the moment. Maybe we'll take some copper, but again, just looking for the stone to make a house. And anybody that's just joined, tab is how you see it in your inventory. So now once our little lamp down there runs out or gets low, we can take it to a workbench. So I don't know if you noticed, but when we killed the boar, we got animal fat. And if you get 3 or 5 animal fat, you can repair your lamp. Like I said, this one at the workbench. Workbench is where you do like a lot of the basic things. There's another bench for like, you know, clothing and armor, stuff like that. Okay, so we're getting close. Let's see, there's also a weapons workbench which you can build. We'll get to all that sooner than later. Stone, like the stone, want the stone. Okay, so we're not picking up that copper, which means that we are full on copper. So we mainly want to stick to the rock. I don't know if resources like reappear, like if you take out a rock, if it like reappears later on after a certain amount of time. Or I wouldn't think so in a cave like this. Like if you dig it out, I would think that what you dug out kind of stays dug out, but alright. We're pretty much alright. We're full. Let's not get lost in here and find our way back out just in time for our lamp to die out on us. Mr. Dodo. Alright, we'll take you. Oh, and sometimes any dodos in the area will also attack you. If you attack, like say if I hit him, I'll get this other one on me as well. They don't do like a wicked amount of damage, but just enough for you to like get wrecked by a group of them, so. Let's pull up the map, see where we're going. So we need to head over this way. So I'm not going to be on too long. I'll probably play this for another 30 minutes or so. I'll be going off to the gym. Be doing back kind of day. But after that, I will be back. Oh, okay. After that, I'll be back on. So these creatures here, the drowned, and then these things, the thorn fiddler. They're like a really big crab. Then these are like, I guess, zombie type things. But they do come after you. They do attack. They're aggressive. They're not super hard to kill. But oh, apparently they throw things at you. Or the round dude. So he's dead. No, he is dead. Okay. We just couldn't pick things up because we have a full inventory of stone. Alright, so let's do the build menu. Nope. I don't think we have enough. We need to get some more plant fiber, then we'll pull up build menu. Again, that's B. Right click, pull up this menu. Storage. We'll just make another one of these. Again, I'm really not worried about, placing all these storage bins, because we're just going to take everything out of it eventually and put them into like bigger containers once you get everything built. So that's a B, build, right click, let's do floors and walls. And here's the foundations. These foundations are really small. I wish they would give a bigger... So, like, the wood foundations are bigger. I wish that it gives you a bigger option for a larger stone foundation. It gives you the option. So here's a small wall and then a large wall, but it doesn't have there's no option for a larger stone foundation. Alright, so when we're building, you can either place it down. Let's kind of line this up first. Let's see. We're just going to build in this general area. So what we'll do is you can either place it down singular like that, right? Left click, or you can hold left click and then hit this box to go to the next one. And just do this number. It is, oh my gosh, it is a little fidgety. Okay, but this will give us an opportunity to show you. So the demolish, you push down on the roller or the scroll wheel, and that brings up the demolish button. To go back, you just push down on the scroll wheel again, and you can start building again. So we'll hold down, left click, we'll come to about there. That seems about big enough. Nowhere near as much stone as we're going to need. And I don't know, let's see. Yeah, there's no option to not place it down. So if I were to come and build the second one, but I don't want to, there's no option for me to, like, not build that, if you know what I mean. Like, as far as I know, you have to build it. So if you mess up on the design, you have to build it. But that's not to say that you can't come and demolish it right after. So, and it seems to give you back your resources if you demolish something, so that's also nice. So it's not like a huge deal. You're not wasting resources if you continuously, you know, F up like I do. But it would be really nice for them to have like a larger foundation, stone foundation option, because this is repetitive, super repetitive, right? Like, it'd be nice to be able to not have to build as much. And no, I have no idea how I just took out 3 stones. I'm assuming it's because I held down left trigger. Okay. I think we're gonna need more over here. We're gonna need a decent amount of room. Like, not a wicked amount, but like at least a decent amount of room. So. Yeah. Oh, and there's 2 versions of this game available, by the way. There's the regular version, which is the cheaper version, but then there's the Supporters Edition. I got the Supporters Edition because I'm just that kind of person. I like supporting people that make games, right? It wasn't like a wicked amount more, but it was just enough for where I was like, okay, yeah, you know, like, it costs a little bit more, but not like, it's not going to break the bank, right? So something else that I've also found is you can build like stone walls. Okay, it's like a... Gotcha. But there's no... If we go to roofs, there's no stone roofs. It's not yet. Maybe you have to unlock it. I don't know. What we'll do is we will make our walls real quick. We're also going to make windows. What we're going to do first, let's do the wall. Okay. But we should also actually place the door really quick. That's probably going to be a good idea. Let's place... Okay, so we're doing double doors. We got double door. I just like the idea of that, of the double door. It just looks a little bit better in my opinion. So let's do some more walls. Okay, so here's where you're gonna need, unless I just placed the door wrong, which is entirely possible. Okay, so that is me. I placed the door wrong. We'll place our double door here. Right. Let's continue with our walls. Because we'll make windows, but we're going to put them on the second set of walls, like up top here. And yes, I understand his line of vision is more on this line instead of up here. But for our purposes, like this is the view that I usually use. So if I need to look out and see if somebody's, you know, like there's a enemy ship sailing close by. Ooh, what is that? I'll have to check that out. But like I was saying, my point of view is that I can look out and see through the second set of walls. So. Alright, so scroll wheel is what you use to turn the walls and items. And it'll be the same for if you want to like move a workbench. Let's see, we've got 50 stone. I'll tell you what, we'll just go ahead. We'll take the hit. We'll do... Oh, let's put that in. Okay. I'm tracking. Alright, we'll have to like switch this out. We'll just do one more row here. Take that out, that out, that out. I'm a little like OCD with some things. Alright, so we'll do the door. Walls, we'll do the small wall. And then a large wall here. So we're getting close to running out. So we're going to have to make another run for stone eventually. Small wall. Window there. And not enough resources. Okay. Whatever. Windows. Let's start our windows. We'll do a window there. Window there. Window there. Okay, so that's our window setup. Yeah, I think. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot of plant fiber. We'll just start doing we'll just start gathering resources. Let's just kind of empty out what we do have. Okay, we don't. Let's cook this up. Do anything else we can cook up? Add that. We'll drink that. Okay, so you can left click something and move it over, right? Or you can drop it by bringing it down here. Or you can shift left click to automatically move it over. Or you can deposit all by pushing R. And you can take all by pushing F. Let's see. Let's cook what we can cook. There are different recipes. We'll make that. We'll make that. You can also come up here and make multiples. So don't forget to take all, So you make something, you need to take the item. It'll automatically put it into your inventory. So we've got the coconut on 8. Go ahead and drink that. Goes for S&Gs. Go back into our inventory, left click, and left click again. Sorry, I've got some work being done on the on my residence. They're supposed to be here right around now, so I'm hoping they're just gonna go get straight to it. But I may have to go speak with them here shortly whenever they do show up. So while we're moving through the forest, let's just go ahead and, like I said, what is cayenne peppers? Ew. Hey, that'll probably be needed for some kind of like yummy recipe. So I've noticed that also you don't have to look at an item to pick it up, right? You can look straight ahead and obtain items. Right now we're just getting plant fiber, and then if we're also going to need a lot of stone, or at least a good amount of stone. Don't too much. Got glowy eyes. Yeah, those eyes are kind of trippy in the. Little yeah, just like what's that? Oh, what do we miss over here? Oh, plant fiber. Ooh, another dodo. What is this? Usually, like in my opinion, usually like when games, and this isn't always the case, but some games, like when you have something that's like a land feature like this, it means something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have some significance later on in the game, but that is just my random thoughts and observations. How are we? 68. What is blowing over there? That would be our camp there, medic. Sorry, I got turned around. Alright, might as well pick up stone as we come across as well. And we can get rid of our... We don't need to have our gun out. Because we're not going to be doing any shooting right this second. We could have, though. So, we've got some foundations. We got some foundations down. We could have done a workbench. Made some stone bullets. Yeah, stone bullets. That's what our gun is using. Okay. So this here should be a stone and not sulfur. Yeah, it's stone. So we'll mine this and get a good bit of stone. I'm wondering if you have to like... I wonder if the sulfur is for like gunpowder or something. I bet it is. Oh, hey dum-dum, it says sulfur. Maybe don't try and mine the sulfur. Last night I didn't see any sulfur, so don't mind me. I'm just special sometimes. Ooh, let's stay away from him. I don't want to mess with all 3 of those. Oh, Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Oh, they're just moving. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, y'all keep your distance. I'll keep my distance. Like, you go that way, I'll go this way. A lot of fun. I'm good with that. Where did they go? So yeah, we're still gonna need a good bit of stone. And plant fiber. Because we're gonna need to build all the things. We're gonna need a bed, workbenches. Yeah, all the things. Oh, we're gonna need to make clothes. That's another thing. To make clothes. Some other things we're gonna have to also do. There's a person in your driveway. Yes, yes there is. Okay, give me just a moment. I'm gonna like silence. So I've got a system that alerts me to like things, and I need to like temporarily put that on a timer, so my stuff isn't dinging at me every like 2 seconds. Oh, there's somebody over there. There's somebody over here. We'll temporarily snooze that stuff. Oh, we're good. I just heard something over here, but maybe not. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe I'm just going nuts being on an island. That's probably all that is. Could be. Maybe. Possibly. Let's see. This game, like, so far has like reminded me a good bit of like Ark, which was a really fun game. I don't know if anybody else, if you've played Ark, put it in the comments. Let me know. Like, Ark was a pretty fun game in my opinion. Give me just a second. Hold on. What's that? Oh. There's got to be a better way to do that. There has to be. Thinking of myself, guys. Just thinking out loud. Not as worried about it since not a massive channel. Okay, so we really gotta find some stone. Not trying to mess with you, Mr. Boar. Not trying to do that. Oh, there's an area of interest over here. I did not get to this one last night, so let's go see what's over here. Is that a big dodo? It is a bigger dodo. Okay, so these guys are not friendly at all, and they will attack you on sight. Ooh, we're hungry. Let's fix that. There's some boar over there. Guess there's ruins. So let's try to get both of them, like... So I hit them at the same time, that way I'm not hitting one. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta dip. We gotta dip. That's not cool, man. Not cool. Not cool. Let's get the stuff that we got and... Yowza. Mistakes were made. Oh, unfortunately, there's like so much stone or like rocks over here that we can. Okay, we can do one. Oh, but he's a boar. He's a boar. Oh, he almost got us. I bet you if we just kind of like stay, it's like pick them off one by one, we could probably make that happen. Ooh, more cayenne peppers. Let's stay over here. That way we get those after we harvest this dude. He's getting close, isn't he? Okay, maybe one more good hit on him. Okay. Animal fat, yes, and rough hide. That's just the two main things that we want off these guys. Is definitely the animal fat, but the rough hide is really good to have. Because that's how you make like the clothes, like the upgraded clothes. I'm sure it probably, you know, if you make armor too, it's probably how you go about doing that. Rough hide, didn't get any animal fat from him. He was being a little stingy. Okay, I got some animal fat there. Cool. But I want to say it's like 5. Pretty sure it's 5 animal fat that we're gonna need. For at least for the lamp. But for now, we'll gather the stone. It looks like, is that sulfur out there? I don't know. I'll have to. It'll take me like, you know, 4 to 6 business days to figure out what the difference is between stone and sulfur, but it's fine. It's fine. We're fine here. Or you. I'm just a little special sometimes. Okay. Stone. Okay, so this is stone. This tall one is stone. I'm sorry, Mr. Dodo. I didn't want to do this to you. Ooh. I missed. I missed. Why would you do that to me, Mr. Dodo? Ooh. See, you know, if you'd still be alive if you didn't mess with me. Like, I wasn't trying to be mean. Like, I was minding my own business. You just decided to come in here and like, you know, hey, I'm gonna go mess with this dude. I'm gonna go F his day up. Like, you know. I think not, sir. So I'm kind of okay. So I see water, which means the island ends over here. Okay. Like I said, I didn't get this far in exploring last night. Like, I didn't come to this side of the island. I kept it, like... There's 3 of them. I ain't messing with them. I ain't got time for them right now. Although they want to make time for me. Great. just go looking around for stuff. We'll hit up these two spots on the way back. We'll just kind of aim towards them. Oh, let's not do that. Or that. Oh, ruins over here too. Okay. So the blue dodos, they are the pissy ones. I want to stay away from. Dodo egg. So okay, so there's dodo nests. Is this like dodo heaven? Uh-oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Let's not die. Let's not die. I wonder, can they get up here? Oh, but I can come down there. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Oh, die, Mr. Dodo. Oh. Whew. Okay, so they could just walk right up there. Okay. Oh, crap. No good. Oh, I'm not going that way. I just need these dodos to leave me alone. I don't want to mess with y'all. I'm just here to figure out what is this. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Sometimes I suck at these kinds of, like, combat games. Can I get it? Man, okay, cool. But they come up. Well, that's nice. And then I don't have, like... I don't have bullets. Be nice. Alright, so let's play this out. So he's almost dead. I could kill him. So if I like drop down. Oh, that hurt. Wow, that did hurt. And he's not dead. He's dead now. Ooh, how did that miss? You little booger. That hurt. That was nice. You know, if you weren't so mean, you wouldn't be dead right now, Mr. Dodo. You wouldn't be. I'm just saying. Now I took your egg. That's right. Stole your egg, Mr. Dodo. Huh. Yeah, because that doesn't look sketch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go down there right now. We'll probably need some, like, guns and such. What's a broken dodo egg? What is this, though? Ancient chest. Okay, there's probably going to be things... Okay, minor healing. Bone beads. A simple decoration of ancient peoples made from bone and nuts, found in ruins and sold to smugglers. Okay. Good talisman. A fish-shaped amulet ancient fishermen wore to bring a richer catch. Okay, so I'm assuming... Okay, so there must be, like, fishing in-game. So we'll get rid of that 2 stone. I don't really need that. Visions. Really need the stone. Alright, we'll take that. Okay, what we'll do. 1, 2, that. And man, decisions. I hate decisions like this. A lot of bird meat. Do it. Maybe we'll just come back for it. Yeah, we'll just come back for it later. We'll go see what else is over here. Oh, what a person I don't want to run into right now. So we gotta go over there. Wait, what? Obviously swimming fast messes with your stamina. Ah, so I'm assuming you can drown then. So swimming takes away stamina. Okay, what about this? If I start swimming and I stop, oh, it keeps going down. I was hoping it would like regen and you just kind of like sit there and float and like regen or something, but no. But no. Oh, hey. There's nothing in the chest. Not trying to... No. 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 Oh, even more no. Okay, we've explored this island fairly well. Let's vacate. Alright, so I just pushed K. And apparently this is my flagship. Oh yeah. That's a nice little escape. I actually didn't try sailing yesterday. So this is the first time I'm doing this, but I'm pushing W to go forward. And then steering is, you know, just like you would strafe left and right. So if I turn the camera, it does not turn the boat at all. What is that? Okay, no. We're gonna empty our inventory first. Then we're gonna go see what in the hell that is out there. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but holy crap. I've also never been tested for it either. So... or ADD, ADHD, either way. Let's cook first. Ooh, hey, here it is. Okay. We need sweet potatoes. Do we have sweet potatoes? We had potatoes. I thought we did. I thought we had potatoes. Maybe we don't. Okay. Well, in that case, we will just put all of those cooking items. I mean, we've got plenty of food. That's not an issue. We've got plenty of food. I'm gonna put regular resources in there. And that's all we want. So let's take that with us. Put that in there. Sure. Sure. Let's go see what this crap is. Then we'll continue the building, and then at that point, I'm gonna need to like hop off for a little bit. You know, I'll probably try and do another live stream after I get back, maybe. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so I'm looking at the bottom left, and it says wind is going to the west. Oh, there's enemy ships over there. Let's not go over there. But let's see what this is. Oh, cool. So I've got a good friend that actually owns a sailboat, and I went sailing once with her. Really good friend of mine. She also does the healthcare magic. But I almost got knocked by the I guess the boom. And I've heard stories of people dying from that. Now, thankfully, this was not a large sailboat. But it was kind of cool. Like she's like, hey, look, like, you know, this is fixing to, like, you might think you're gonna, like, we're gonna tip the boat over, but we're not. Like, don't worry about it. So it was kind of cool. It was a nice little experience. If you ever get the opportunity to go on, like, an actual sailboat and actually under the power of wind, they come with like motors on them, like in case there is no wind, right? But if you ever get the opportunity to go on a sailboat and actually like go sailing under wind power, it's really cool. Like really cool. I thought we were doing like, you know, she's like, hey, look, like how fast do you think we're going? I'm like, we'll say like 30 miles an hour. She's like, actually we're going about 5, but close. You're not moving that fast, but it seems like you're going faster than what you are. But it was really cool. Taught me some cool things about, you know, sailing, and just an overall really cool experience. And sailboats are made to tip sideways. They're not gonna tip over. If for any reason it does tip over, they are made to flip right back upside, like right side up, unless, you know, maybe there's like too much water in it. Maybe. I don't know. She's the captain, not well. She's the sailing. She's the boat captain. There you go. Just making sure our boat's not going to leave without us. Alright, so let's finish doing this building stuff. I hope we have enough for what we need. We may not. We'll find out. We'll see. Alright, so walls, stone walls. All around. Alright, so another thing it would be nice is if, like, you know, you come up, if the game, like, say, like, Arc, right, you come up to an edge here, and it'll automatically snap, you know, to this position. It'd be nice if this game had that mechanic. So, but I'm just kind of picky. Like, this is actually a pretty cool game so far, and I don't really have any complaints, honestly. Like, I know I'm just now getting into. It was just the beginning of the game, but hey, we need a window there. Let's do a window. Windows and doors. You know, right there where it says windows and doors, Mr. Medic. Alright, so I think we're gonna go this way because we're gonna need to span the we may not need to build as high if we go this way. I think it'd be a little bit more aesthetic if we built it like this, you know, because the door would be like, you know, on the side of the actual part where you can see the roof going up, but just keeping like resources in mind. We're gonna build it this way, and like I said, we don't have to build as high. Because I do need to get to the gym. I really do. Okay, so that works out about right as well. So. Good deal. Now, for this span up here, we're going to do... So you've got these little pieces here, right? These come in, one there, one there. Let's just go the entire length up here. Get to the top, flip it around by using the scroll wheel. Okay. Nope, other side. Need to do the other side. And then we'll get to the filling in the gaps. Alright, fill in gaps. We've got large walls. We'll start with the large walls, and then we'll fill in the smaller gaps with the small walls. Again, there's no... I guess we could do stone walls up here, but I don't really see a point in doing that. We're wasting the resource, like... I think we should be just fine with this. Hey, there we go. Alright. Push B to enter and exit build mode. Alright, so let's see what we got. Do we have nails? Steel nails. The posh. Okay, so we don't have... Okay. So we don't have regular. What is that? Spanish silver coin. Cool. Don't need that. Alright, well, one more thing. Before we go, one more thing. Let's do roofs. Ooh, stairs. Oh, we have stairs. Oh, see, I did not do that last night. I put a roof as like a ramp. Look, why do that when you can just build stairs? And it looks like it actually... Wait, what was that? Stairs and fences. Ooh. Make palisade walls. We could build a fortress. Decoration, farming. Ooh, there's farming. Okay. Okay. Cool. So that's some nice little things to think on. So just to recap, we've pretty much explored this whole island. I mean, this kind of like ends here, I think. So we explored the whole island. We've got our little boat. Oh, before we go, I do need to do one other thing. Is it the... Yeah, it's the... I think it's the tent. No, we'll just make a bed. Can I make a bed? Storage and beds. I can't make... Okay. So we'll make a bed. This is like your respawn point. I'm glad I didn't die, because if not, who knows where I would have like ended up respawning at. We'll make a bed. Exit build mode. Push B. So that revival. Alright, we'll close the door. Not that we have anything in there to steal except for my bed. But yeah, so okay, back to the recap. We explored the island. I really need to see what this is about. I feel like I think I might need like a shovel or something. We'll find out. we'll figure that out. I'm not really sure why there's like 1 out of 2 here, 0 out of 2, 0 out of 3. But we'll find out eventually. So, and we built a house, a humble abode. So yeah, I'll like I said, I'll try to stream here again later on this afternoon, and I may be able to. We'll see. We'll see. I work tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do before I work tomorrow, but we'll see. And I think we'll call it a day. So, all right. I gotta remember how. Oh, we need to eat something real quick. Alrighty. How does that? Exit to main menu. Okay. Now the question is when I get up here into the main menu, is it going to... Oh, it does. Well, that's it for now. I'll see y'all, I guess, hopefully later on today when I decide to do some streaming. So we'll see what we get into.